Okay, what we're gonna build today is a bed swing, and this is the first of the end panels that it goes on. And this thing measures 41 inches long by 18 tall, and it's gonna set up like this. And this bed swing is really just a series of like frames that are put together. And what I'm gonna do now is build the inside of this thing, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do it. The overall dimensions of the bed swing is 77 by 41. So a little longer with the bottom pieces to hold the chain, but we'll go with that for right now. All right, here's a look at the inner frame, and it's gonna go inside the big frame here, and as soon as I attach the cross pieces, I'm gonna put it in there. So it's actually just another rectangle. Okay, there is the end panel, and these pieces in here measured, I think, 22 inches long from, well, hang on. All right, if you can see that, there's my pattern piece. It's 18 3/4 from long to short. So I want to try to get all of them the same, so it made me a little pattern. And then you can see I screwed them down here and put a screw in the center of them from the other side to kind of hold them together. But that's gonna make your end panel, and I'm gonna put that inside this other frame over here in just a second, and I'll show you that. But you need two of these end panels. Okay, there's what the end panel looks like when you get it together. Like I said, you'll need two of these. I had to hit this thing a little bit to get it in there. That just means it fits tight. And then you can see I've screwed it down on all four sides. But that's your end panel. And just to review a little bit, 50-degree cuts on those cross pieces. They're about 18 3/4 from long to short on a 50-degree angle. And the whole thing is 41 inches long to the outside, and then you just need to make this frame on the inside just to fit whatever you got. Just make sure it's square, and you should be good to go. Right, this is the back rail of the bed swing. It measures 77 by 15, and I put 3 cross braces and a frame inside. Now this is the same idea as the end panels, but it's longer. The pieces in here are like 24 inches from long to short, and basically I came to that idea by just dividing this distance in here by 3, and it was roughly 24 inches, so that's what I did. And you can see there's just a little gap right there in the middle where they don't exactly meet, but that's all right as long as they look the same. Now the angle on this was a little more complicated. It's a longer angle, and I'm gonna guess that's probably 65 or 70 degrees. What I did was I just held it up here where I wanted it and traced it from the inside, and then I ended up cutting it with the skill saw. So, and it worked good, and you can see they, fit pretty flush up. So same idea, it's just a bigger, longer piece. I'm gonna put all these together, and you can kind of see the swing start to take shape. All right, yesterday I made a little mistake on my frame. It's been a year and a half so since I built one of these. Anyways, what I did was I went back and I extended this top piece on the long frame, which makes the back piece, by 3.5 inches on each side, which you can kind of see what that looks like right here. And to get the full 42 inches for the mattress to fit, what I'm gonna do, and you'll be able to see it, this is how this fits up here. But anyways, that's how it goes together. I'm gonna put 2 blocks of 2x4 right here, so I've got something to connect. I can connect off this top rail and go back and screw it from this side, so it'll make a good strong corner. And you can see what I've done right here. Here's my 2 blocks of 2x4, and it's screwed from the top, and then right here's some screws from this side. Now that's gonna have a sheet of plywood in the floor of it, and there'll be some bracing in the front, so it'll be plenty strong by the time we're done. But you can kind of see how I connected these corners. I think when I did the one before, I did some kind of half lap joint up here, which would work as well. But you'd have to extend your side rails, which I probably should have thought of. So anyway, here's a look at what the end panel looks like before I'm gonna slide it in there. So it's just double block 2x4, kind of like framing a wall, and you know, it fits right here. So the side rail is gonna slide in right here and attach here and from the side. Okay, I'm gonna give you a look at the bracing I just put on the front and the back, and why I did what I did. This piece measures 90 inches long, and it's 2 3/4 sticking out on each side on the front and the back, so that pretty much squares it up. And this is where the hook for the chain to go in is going to be right here, so the chain's going to be running up like that out of the hook. And you can see I kind of left this in here. There's a little lip here. The plywood floor is going to set in here, and I'm gonna rip another 2x4 down, probably, I don't know, maybe 2 inches wide, 2.5, so I can have an inch lip here to catch this plywood on and screw it down. I'm gonna brace it some in the middle, and we'll pretty much about be done. So I'm gonna give you a look at these center braces. And basically it's just a 2x4. I think it's 42.5 inches long. And it's notched out 1.5 inches. You know, they're turned up edgewise, wedge way. And you never really know on these things how many people's gonna be piled in on them. I mean, you put a whole family of kids in there, so you really wanna brace them together pretty heavy. So I'm gonna flip this thing back over and try to finish it. All right, I'm gonna give you another look before I put the floor in there. So this is what it looks like, and right over here is the floor piece. It's 38 by 77, and hopefully it'll fit right in there without too much trouble. Okay, here's a look at it. It got the floor in it. There's a whole pile of stuff I bought yesterday. These are the eye hooks. There'll be an S hook here, and these are gonna go right there, and they'll support the weight of the swing. So we'll put those in. All right, there's a look at it with the chains on. You can kind of see what I did. When it's got weight on it, that'll stay there forever. But it just ran that through the bottom, put a washer in it. 4 of them, I'd probably hold up, who knows. I think that chain's ready for, seemed like it was 700 pounds a piece. So anyways, there it is. Fits a twin size bed. This is probably about a all-day build. You need probably 10 8-foot 2x4s, something to make your, I used 1-inch lumber to make my cross pieces here. I mean, you could make vertical slats out of ripped 2x4s or whatever you want to do, but basically the whole idea is the frame within a frame, and just try to get it square as you can. And I'll warn you, it's big. I mean, the overall length's like 90 inches to these outside pieces here, and it's what, about right at almost 4 feet wide. So anyways, that's it. If you got questions, let me know. Thank you.